G's, 4 G's, yeah. 4 G's, 4 G's, 4 G's, let's go. 4 G's, 4 G's, 4 G's, look. Full syndication, full elevation, all generations, we already made it. 4 G's, 4 G's, 4 G's, yeah. 4 G's, 4 G's, 4 G's, let's go. 4 G's, 4 G's, 4 G's, look. Full syndication, full elevation, all generations, we already made it. We got Shot, Dot, Malcolm, Chris the King, plus the Doc. You know that's like 4 G's. Sports Mind. Real world, real problems, real news, real sports. We gon' let you know right here on 4 G's. 4 G's.
Welcome to another episode of 4G Sports. All right, well, before we get started, you know the spiel. Hit the subscribe button and hit that bell, all right? So you'll know every time we come on, we premiere, we add anything, you will know. As always, I'm the OG.
I'm the king.
Hey, you know what it is. You got the Doc.
And as you can see over Doc, we have a guest, Jonte Hall, but I'm not going to even try to give you his introduction. Tell him who you are, sir.
What's up, everybody? Hope all is well. I'm Jonte Hall, former member of the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters. The first shortest Globetrotter in history, by the way, standing at 5'2". I've been to 57 countries. I've been to all 50 states. I had a great time traveling. And now I'm a motivational speaker. Also, I'm a co-author as well. So I'm loving life after the Globetrotters.
That's what's up.
Now we've had Super Bowl champs.
Mm-hmm.
We've had coaches.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first one.
Oh, awesome.
This is the first Globetrotter, ladies and gentlemen.
Celebration, yeah.
I'm gonna let you know, I've been a fan of Globetrotters since I was a kid. So this is an honor. I don't know about anybody else, but it's an honor for me.
Appreciate that.
But before we continue with the show, I got a couple of little housekeeping things I got to do. First of all, we got to congratulate the king. That's right. He has a head coaching job for the Freshmen boys basketball team at Peoria High School.
Oh, that's dope, brother. That's dope. Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm excited for the new.
It's dope.
And let me know when you need that guest coach.
Definitely.
We got each other on the staff already.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's dope, man.
All right. And also to my Lakers, a.k.a. number 17. Congratulations once again. And for my man, Dak Prescott.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Prayers
Yeah.
and a speedy recovery, young man. Please come back. And Dallas do the right thing. Sign that boy. All right? Here we go.
All right. Question number 1.
Yes, sir.
Where are some of the places you've traveled? And what was your favorite place?
Well, like I said, I've been to 57 countries, all 50 states. My favorite country, I want to go with Spain. I love it. It's beautiful. The atmosphere is marvelous. The food is great, by the way. You know, I love to eat. You know, being 5'2", I do love to eat. I love to eat, guys. And as far as states, my favorite place was New York.
Oh, okay.
All right.
New York.
Yeah. That's on the bucket list for me.
What,
New York City? Yeah, New York City. Yeah.
Awesome,
I traveled a lot too, so I feel that, you know, trying the food in other places and things like that.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was Australia.
Oh, y'all, I've been to Australia too. I love Australia, by the way, too. That's like my second favorite country.
For real. So I watched some of your documentary that you have.
Okay.
That little clip, which was awesome, by the way. I know, if I recall from the documentary correctly, you're from Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore.
Yep. Baltimore,
Okay,
Maryland.
so
Color Home Projects.
Yeah. So knowing, we all know, you know, especially from the documentary and just what we've learned from you, your mama's your number one. That's your motivating force. But secondary to that, would you say that falling in love with basketball is what helped you not become maybe victim to the streets, especially in Baltimore, coming from the projects and whatnot?
Of course, basketball pretty much saved my life because I had a lot of childhood friends that I really, we were very close, and they wanted me to like do what they was doing, and that was like selling drugs and robbing people, doing drugs and selling it. So it was pretty much like when I got my basketball, I just fell in love with it, and it saved my life. It helped me stay off the streets. It kept me in the gym, and it kept me focused.
That's good.
Yeah, I can understand that one. All right, let's go. Since we're talking about basketball, all right, from your documentary, yes, I watched it and it was outstanding, my brother. Outstanding.
Appreciate that.
It was something quite interesting. I know a lot of people, when you were into your sport, you name your equipment. But you said you named your basket. Yeah, you knew it was coming.
Yeah, I did.
You named your basketballs, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
so what were their names?
Okay. I don't remember. Well, I put it like this. Of course, if you know about basketball, you know the texture of the basketball. You know when it's a good basketball. You know when it's a bad basketball. So I didn't name every basketball. I named like the good ones. You know, the ones that was like leather. The ones that cost like $50 at the at Dig Sporting Good or Sports Authority.
Oh, the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones. So,
yes,
so they were the ones that I named. So my first basketball, I don't know why I got the name from, but I named the basketball Susan.
Okay.
I don't know why, bro. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. I just thought of Susan. So yeah, I used to sleep my basketballs, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get into that a little later on. I'm gonna leave that alone for right
now. Oh man.
So tell us a little bit about the experience of being a Globetrotter.
Oh, it was phenomenal, man. Just putting smiles on people's faces, not just kids, but adults, older people. It was amazing. Gave me the opportunity to travel, to do something I love to do. It was amazing, man. The hotel we stayed in, the culture of different countries, being a tourist, going into countries and seeing how a different culture live, and it was a blessing, man. It was a blessing, and I thought us as the United States, we had the struggle, but different countries have a bunch of struggle. You see a lot of homeless. Yeah, you see a lot of that stuff, man. You see a lot of that stuff. We are so blessed as a country, and I don't think a lot of people realize that how blessed we are.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. It was amazing.
I can actually, just from being in the military, I can attest to that. I think sometimes we go through a lot of things and a lot of turmoil in our own country, but much of that comes from not having the experience of going to these other countries, seeing the stuff they're really dealing with.
Absolutely.
Here we tend to live a much better life.
Right.
Absolutely.
This question, comes from me actually because it's near and dear. So I grew up playing basketball too. That was my love also. But being on the shorter end, that actually prevented me from a lot of I got cut strictly because I was short. I was told specifically by a coach, you're good enough to play, but you're too short, so we're not keeping you.
Oh,
so do you feel that prevented you from getting like collegiate scholarships? And King, you shake your head over there. I'm gonna have to pull up on a three.
Yeah. Y'all crazy.
Do you feel like that any of that prevented you from getting maybe some collegiate offers?
Yes, it did. I'm glad that you brought that up. Because I had the right I had the right colleges when I was in high school. I had to pretty much boost my height up. At the time, it was a point guard by the name of Earl Boykins. You remember Earl Boykins?
Oh yes, yeah.
Denver Nuggets. He was, Denver Nuggets. Yep. So at the time, he was 5'5", and I was maybe like 4'9", something like that. So I had to raise my height up, of course, the right colleges to try to, make them hoping they come see me, and it didn't work. So I put on there I was 5'5", and I put how many points I average, all that stuff. But I wasn't recruited. I walked into a community college. And we'll get into that. But yes, it held me back a lot to go to, because I was good enough to play D1. It's just I was only 5'2", 5'1". So yeah, that held me back. That held me back a lot. But at the same time, it was a motivation to like prove them wrong, prove them like, okay, you don't want me, okay, I'm gonna go in the gym, put up 1,000 jump shots, and I'm gonna work hard, and I'm gonna make you notice me, even though I didn't make it, as far as big time D1 school. But yeah, it motivated me a lot, and it did hurt me being 5'2" growing up. It did.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I guess the D1s missed out because the Globetrotters didn't. All right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you.
When did you know you want to be a Globetrotter? And the second part of that, where were you when you found out you made the team?
Of course, I wanted to make it to the NBA, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't even thinking about the Globetrotters coming out of well, I took a break because I had to I dropped out of college and I was going to tryouts. So okay. I was in the process. As a matter of fact, my first tryout was the NBA. It's called the G League now.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
so that was my first tryout, guys. And at the time, it was the NBA Development League.
Yep. So
I tried out for a team that was in North Carolina by the name of the Fayetteville Patriots. They no longer exist anymore. But I was so happy with that tryout, even though I didn't make it. Out of 200 guys, I was in the last 25 to still be there.
Oh, nice.
So yes, right sir. There, that gave me motivation to like, okay, Jonte, you can compete with these guys, Yeah. So, and out of that 200 guys, last 25, only one guy made it.
Wow.
Yeah. But fast forward a little bit. I was about to give up basketball, and because I got tired of all the doors getting shut in my face. So I gave it one more shot. I emailed the Washington Generals, the Globetrotters opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And it was like wasn't making a lot of money, and it was just a blessing, man. And I did that for a year and a half, and then I never forget, I was working a summer job. With the kids, and after that year and a half, the Globetrotters gave me a tryout, and after that tryout, it was like I got that call, and it was like, Jonte, I got some bad news. So being from Baltimore, man, you used to bad news, you used to bad stuff happening. So I was like, okay, just lay it on me. Okay, my life can't get no worse than what it is now. So he was like, you ready for it? I said, go ahead. He said, okay, you are no longer a Washington General. You're world famous Harlem Globetrotter. I said, man, I cried, guys, and and I wasn't home. I wasn't home with my mom, so I had to call her, and it was just, oh my God, it was life changing, man. I still get chills telling the story. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. Guy from Baltimore, being 5'2", and always getting put down for being small, and I got in the history books for being small. So,
wow.
So it was a blessing, man. It was a blessing. I cried like a baby, man.
Yeah, I would too.
Like a baby. Yeah, man, cry like a baby. So yeah, I was at work when I got that call.
King, before you go into your question, how many games did you play at the Globetrotters total?
Oof. We played a lot of games, guys. We play over 100 games a year. So including the Generals. So I maybe played over 1,000 games.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And sometimes we have 2 games in one day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Before that, you said you had 2 games in one day. So you're doing the same routine, or is it kind of different routines for each game?
Well, see, everybody think it's routine, but I mean, some of it's entertainment, but both teams are competing.
Right.
It's some parts of the game. Okay, it's about entertainment, and we bring the kids out and stuff like that. That stuff is like entertainment. But at the end of the day, both teams compete. They trying to win. Of course, we always win, but the Generals, they trying to win too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to revamp my question just a little bit. We ask all basketball players this question. So playing basketball, right? You already know. So
Yeah.
playing basketball, street basketball, and projects and local gyms. Have you ever came across somebody who just gave you the business no matter what you did to them? And tell us about it.
It's matter of fact, I'm gonna say two guys. Matter of fact, that gave me the blues. And I don't like to say this, 'cause I ain't, I don't like nobody get nobody props. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll lower the volume on this part.
Okay. Well, it's a guy by the name of and I'm proud of this young man. He looked up to me. His name is Omar Strong. He a current professional basketball player playing overseas right now. And when he was in high school, I was trying out, so I was in my prime. So I was like, I was frying people that would come in the gym. But when he got older, he kind of got the best of me. I was like, oh, hold up now. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, dang, okay. So it's like he put my game. Hey, buddy, that's my little son. Hey, man. So he put my game. He put my game in his game. So he studied me.
Yeah.
So he studied me along with his abilities. So he became a super Jonte. So man, this guy's only 5'8", 5'9", but he can flat out shoot. He get it done. And a recent guy, one of my teammates with the Globetrotters, his name is Carlos English. This guy at training camp, this guy was a tough task to stay in front of.
Just quick to the basket, huh?
I mean, he can handle the ball. He got a nice hesitation, and this guy actually he played in the D League as well before he became a Globetrotter. So he's that guy. Like he's tough. He's tough. So they are the two guys that really gave me problems.
Okay.
Yep.
Think about that for a minute. Just thinking about how there's these cats that play in G League or whatever it's called now, or with the Generals or overseas that are fabulous basketball players and still weren't able to just make that next step to the NBA. Man, that just shows the level competition at the highest in that league. You know what I mean?
You know what, and bro, not to cut you off. It's now, and it's sad, and I don't think it's fair. But these days it's political. It's about who you know.
Oh, okay.
Personally, man, that's my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. It's like who you know. They don't go off talent no more. Like you got guys in the NBA that I know, guys that's in Baltimore that will get with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so it's just your agent. It's like who you know. It's who you know.
That's an interesting perspective to have because you have like that other side of it to really know the inner workings.
Absolutely, and then it's a business too. So they don't look at just your talent. They look at you, your attitude, are you coachable? All that play a major role in everything. Everything.
Well, this might segue into, if this is my question next, I think this would be a good segue, because if you could change anything or any one thing about your journey, what would it be and why?
That's a great question. Tell you the truth, man, I had a problem with it growing up, but now that I'm older and I accomplished everything, I probably wouldn't change anything for real, because everything that I've been through, it was a test, and it was for a reason. It for me, kind of made me stronger. So I love the path that God made for me, because I'm the shortest Globetrotter in history. I made history with an iconic team, and then if I would have made it pro, I would just probably be somebody that made it to the NBA and didn't have an impact like I have now. So I don't think I would change anything.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, which one gives you the most joy? Playing ball or mentoring kids? And then also tell us more about your mentoring and how helping people? How can people follow you?
That's another great question. I get joy. Well, I got joy playing basketball, but you know what, guys? I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff. So when I was playing with the Globetrotters, it's like you on a team, like in a team setting. So kids can see you, you know, they can get up and personal with you, but they can't really touch you. You know, it's like, okay, I see Too Tall, you know, and by the way, the Globetrotters own that name. So it's like, it's really, it's Jonte, but at the same time, they say Too Tall on my back. So now that I have my own brand, my own company, and I'm getting an opportunity to speak. Now I own this, and it's like kids. I could touch kids. So now I think I get more joy out of what I'm doing now because it's my brand. It belongs to me, and the kids get the opportunity to know who Jonte is, not Too Tall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So how can they find you if they want to locate you? How can they find you?
Okay, I'm not on that Snapchat stuff. TikTok, whatever you call it, TikTok. What is it called? TikTok.
Snap tweet? I don't know.
Yeah, Snap tweet. Yeah. You know, hey guys, every kid asks me, Jonte, are you on TikTok? Are you on? I said, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Like I'm not wearing a watch. I don't.
Exactly. So I tell them I'm just on Instagram, at Jonte Not So Small, Facebook, you know, all the regular stuff. Facebook Jonte Hall, Twitter Jonte Not So Small, and that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I have.
All right.
So you catch me, message me, I respond. Hit me up.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, King, before you go off topic, what was it like? Did you actually have a tryout like you would with any other college or high school or whatever when it was with the Globetrotters? Was it that kind of tryout? Like, I mean, you're running suicides and that whole bit? I'm not sure if you heard it. Did you get that, Jonte?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, so was it the same kind of tryout?
Oh, it's to me. Okay.
Yeah, you.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to King. I'm sorry.
I don't like talking.
See, I'm glad you brought that up because I guess some of the younger kids, they don't really know the Globetrotter history. So they think it's all about tricks. They think, you know, oh y'all comedians, y'all don't really play basketball. But at the end of the day, your skill setting is like they look at that. So we play basketball all through training camp. We have 2 days. Like people don't realize that. And we scrimmaging, like we really going back and forth. It'd be like 50 guys that's there. You got like 10 guys trying out. You got the guys that's like veterans, like I was before I left. And these guys trying to go at your head. You know, they want your job. So it's like you got to come in shape. You know, every year we don't sign long-term contracts. So every year is like a new year. So every year we got to prove ourselves. So them practices be tough, man. They be tough. We don't do suicides though, but we run like hell.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
We run like hell. I ain't gonna lie, we run like hell, yo. That's the worst part. I ain't gonna say hate. That's a strong word. The only thing that I dislike playing with the Globetrotters is training camp. Because they long days, you start from 7 in the morning, don't get back out to 7 p.m. And then, so after that, we have meet and greets, we have meetings, we have media training, etc. And then training camp. I'm sorry. And then leaving our families on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the toughest thing. 2 things being a Globetrotter, me personally, that I have a problem with.
Yeah.
So that was.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That was.
Yes,
and then, guys, you on the road from Christmas Day to like April, May.
Damn.
Straight. So it's like okay, you know, you can fly your wife out, your kids, You know, let's say we in Miami for 4 days, 5 days. I fly my lady out. You know, so it is some good things about it, but that long stretch was tough for me.
Especially even on Christmas. I can't imagine.
That's tough. That would be tough.
Of all the days.
Yeah, of all days to leave. We can't leave today.
Right.
I know. But my last 2 years it got tough. Now my when I first got with the team, my first 6 years, I was happy to leave. You know, but
Yeah.
my last 2 years was tough.
Yeah. Because you're just excited to be there.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, King, give it to him. Let's see if it's gonna be a good show or not.
Man,
Oh,
we call this part of the show off topic.
Okay, let's do it, King.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Kobe or LeBron?
Ah,
yes, sir.
King, you went there, King. You went there.
I went there.
Yes.
Okay.
Your answer is going to determine if this show ever airs.
Oh, damn. That's okay. All right. Okay, y'all in my ear, you know. So
Yes,
I think y'all would. So I think y'all agree with me. Okay, LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. I will say this: I love LeBron to death, but LeBron don't have that killer instinct like Michael Jordan, like Kobe Bryant. So it's like I'm gonna go with Kobe, man. Like these guys, and God bless his soul, they had that killer. They want that ball and 20 seconds left. They want that. You know, and then these guys not on a team with a bunch of superstars. You got role players, you got guys that know their roles in that team, and you know they not patting a team with 5 superstars and this person. No, give me the ball. I want it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Kobe. I'm gonna go with Kobe.
Yep, he's an ice cold killer.
Yeah, Kobe. All right, well, this show will air on time with no.
We can air. We'll air.
My guys.
Yeah.
We will not have no technical difficulties with this show.
My guys.
I do have one more question though.
But go ahead, sir.
I watched this documentary a while back. I can't think of the name of it offhand. It was about those guys that went to Dunbar High School in Baltimore, Maryland. Tell us about that team back then and how they impacted basketball, high school basketball in Baltimore.
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I went every time I travel. You know, when I tell somebody I'm from Baltimore, they mention Dunbar. So they set that mark like beyond Baltimore. They set that mark in a lot of states, and some countries know about Dunbar. Dunbar was big for years since I can remember. You know, I had an uncle that went to Dunbar. His name is Ernest Hall. That's another guy that really put the basketball in my hand and that motivated me to play basketball. You know, he played semi-pro. He had some tryouts in the NBA, played overseas, and he played behind Sam Cassell at Dunbar. So Dunbar was always a team to beat. You know, out of all my years of high school, they blew us out until my senior year. We lost in overtime. So that was good enough for me. I had 17 points. I fouled out the game. So yeah. So
hey, that's right.
I was proud of that.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, you ain't found out. You ain't working hard.
Facts. Facts.
All right.
So
hold on.
So Dunbar has a good part of Baltimore. Dunbar is known in Baltimore.
All right. Before King continues, let's go back to this naming your basketballs. All right.
Okay.
I just want to know: did you name your basketball while you were with the Globetrotters? And if so, did your teammates find out?
No, I stopped naming my basketballs.
They don't know.
No. Thank God I stopped. I would have got teams. They would have been picking with me like two-tone name is basketballs. Yo, that's weird. No, but I stopped. I stopped when I got to middle school.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I stopped.
Wait, hold up, King. I got one more also.
I got one more too.
You know why? Because we're out of control. Okay.
Yeah, we're out of control. I like that.
Now, other than yourself, who do you think is the best professional ball player under 5'8"?
Ooh, great question.
That's it.
Nice question.
Isaiah Thomas.
Ding! I'm telling you, this
Yeah.
show's gonna go number one. This boy got some great answers.
Yeah, I love it. Hey, check it out. That was so. You remember when Isaiah Thomas was with the Suns,
Yes.
and they also had Goran Dragic and Eric Bledsoe.
Yep.
So they were overloaded at point guard, and Isaiah is the one I wanted them to keep. Man, that dude
Yep,
was a
me too.
killer,
Me too.
and he played really well with Devin, a young Devin Booker. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's the one I really wanted them to keep. So that's a great answer.
And you know what, guys? It sucks because they don't like value guys that's under 6 feet in the NBA.
Yeah.
They don't get they don't get the match contracts. They don't do none of that, man. And it sucks, man. And I get bothered by it because I don't think it's fair, because I think if somebody is giving you the same production of points, assists, whatever you call it, and lead your team, they deserve a big time payday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I could change anything, I would change that.
Yeah.
If I was like an owner, I would change that.
Yeah, if you're impacting the game at a high level, you should be compensated as such, especially when you're doing it consistently.
Exactly, and he was at 1 year.
Oh yeah.
With Boston.
Yeah, even when he was young with the Kings, he had really good season. He was doing really well with the Suns, and with Boston, he really stepped that game up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I contend that he was still the best fit for that Boston team than he.
Absolutely.
Than Kyrie was.
Yeah,
absolutely, and he put that team on his back, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Being that we're out of control still, I have another question.
Go ahead. We're out of control, baby. We're out of control.
We're out of control. We're out of control,
baby.
So, give me your top 2 crossovers in the NBA.
Ooh.
Of course, but my first one is the AI when he came out with that.
Oh yeah,
they cross oh my God, that's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go throwback. Tim Hardaway.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
crossover.
Yes. Those
the killer
two. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
The killer crossover.
Yeah.
That's tough. They
really brought. Tim Hardaway really brought that to the forefront.
Yes, we're still out of control. This is the last one. Your Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, should I say point, or should I just say point guards? Your Mount Rushmore point guards.
Ooh, that's a great question. Ooh. It don't matter the time frame.
Don't matter the time frame. I just need 4.
Okay.
Your all-time top 4.
Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go with Magic Johnson.
Bingo.
I'm gonna go with the older Isaiah Thomas.
Bingo.
Zeke.
Yep, Zeke. Yep, I'm gonna go with Zeke. I got 2. I got 3 more. I'm gonna go with let's see. Tim Hardaway. Steve Nash. My man Steve Nash. And I'm gonna go with I gotta represent for my little guys. I'm gonna go with Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
That's
So Mount Rushmore. I like that. That's a good one.
That's a great one.
That is a good one.
I don't think a lot of people have even. He might be the only one that's picked some of those players, correct?
Yeah. Other than Steve, Steve Nash is on mine.
We have our Nash for.
Right.
Yes.
But I don't think no one ever picked Tim Hardaway.
We get nasty around here.
Yeah. Ugly, bro.
Don't look at me like that, Keen.
So we back in control. We're still out of control still.
You're out of control.
Up to you.
Out of control.
Out of control.
Okay, we're out of control. Have you ever been dunked on before? And tell us about it.
You know what? I came close. So being a small guard, right? Being a small guard. Let's say you got a 6'8" guy that you run it down that's got a fast break, right? So, you small guard's not going to jump like that. We're going to swipe at it and just cut them off. Like, we're going to swipe and cut. So this guy came like this and grabbed my head. So I was like right there. So I hurry up and got him off me, and I just kept going. So I was that close, bro. I was that close. Bro.
Why you gotta grab your head like that, man?
Bro, he tried to grab my head, bro. So he was up like this, and he saw me running, and I swiped that. He just did like this.
Oh no!
I got the way.
So disrespectful.
So I was close.
Yeah.
I always say I'm not gonna foul you to hurt you, but you ain't dunking on me. You're gonna get your elbows in the gut. Man.
Absolutely.
Right. I do have one more serious. I do want to have one more serious question.
Bro.
Being that we lost the late John Thompson, what kind of impact did he have in the city of Baltimore?
Oh, he had a big impact in Baltimore. I know every young player when I was growing up wanted to play for Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
So if it wasn't any other colleges, a lot of guys wanted to play for him, and his impact is still huge, in Baltimore. He have a big impact, and like I said, I think Georgetown was one of my picks to go there too. So he had a big impact in Baltimore.
Yeah, think about. So one could argue that he really saved Allen Iverson's life, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But that's not even an argument.
Look at even from I guess like a Hollywood standpoint, the movie Above the Rim, and that kid was troubled, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they had that kid go, is to Georgetown under John Thompson.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. I ain't think about it. I never really realized that.
Sometimes I can go real deep. Mostly never.
Yeah, real deep.
Then he comes back to the Cardinals hat and it don't count.
Yeah, right. Then I just come back to reality, man.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, like that.
Are we still good on questions?
Go ahead, King.
I can do this all day long.
I know you can.
No, I do have one more question. What advice can you give inner city kids that kind of fall through the cracks, no matter what sport they're trying to play?
Never give up on your dreams, no matter your size, no matter your current living environment. You got to stay focused. You got to stay prayed up and keep striving, whatever you want to do. And that's what I do in my speaking engagements. I leave kids with this quote: "As long as your heart stands tall, you're not so small."
Nice.
And I want one of those.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Yes, sir, let us know how we can get one, because I definitely need one of those.
I got
Me
you, bro.
too.
I got you. And I tell kids that. I say, look, man, I'm 5'2". I'm from the projects. I have friends that offer me drugs, offer me to do it, offer me to sell it. If I could outcome that stuff and still make it, you could do the same thing.
Yep, absolutely right.
So, and
testament right there, living, breathing testament.
Absolutely.
All right, King? I got one more, just because. Since you said you're from the inner city, I'm from Compton, so I do understand that.
Oh yeah.
There one particular person, or was it a group that saw the potential that you had and said, okay, this kid is not going to get in trouble. We're going to make sure he does not do this, do that, and do that. Did you have that kind of support, or was it basically up to you to decide where to go?
It was a little bit of both. I mean, again, you're not always with that person, so it's so easy to get caught up still. So that person not with you 24/7. So it was really up to me mentally if I wanted to stay focused, or if I wanted just to go left, go down the wrong path. But my mentor, I still talk to him to this day. He's a basketball trainer in Baltimore still. His name is Kevin Bullock. And that was a guy that really gave me the confidence. One of the guys that gave me confidence that I could do anything I put my mind to if I work hard. and you know, it was love. It wasn't just about basketball. It was about real life stuff. He molded me into a young man.
All right. Just wanted to ask that one, Kenny. Just had to get that one out.
Well, you know. You know.
We out of control, baby. We out of control.
What's the score of the games right now?
We out of control.
The problem is somewhere that way. That's what the problem is. It's not us this week, ladies and gentlemen. We are just trying to be nice,
but it's out of control.
It's taking us out of control. See, now
That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. Out of control. That is us.
There you go, man. There you go, man.
Out of control. Well, we want to thank you, Mr. Hall, for coming on the show, man. There's a Globetrotter on the show, fellas. That's huge for us, man. That's huge.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate this, guys.
It's an absolute pleasure, man. We're happy that you came on the show today. You got to come back.
Oh, I sure will. I definitely will.
For sure. Hey, other than Mr. Jonte Hall, we want to thank all of you, our subscribers, our viewers, our fans, our listeners. You know what I always say, man? Share, click, subscribe, hit that bell, share it. Tell your friends to share it. Tell your friends to share us, man. I mean, we're coming out. We're out of control, as you can see.
Out of control, baby. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, man. Hey, and remember, y'all want to make a change in your community? Get out there and go vote. It's that time of year. Vote, vote, vote. Vote local, you know, and vote for, you know, go all the way from the top to the bottom and vote for everything. Get educated. Absolutely. Vote on it.
Yes, sir. All contact information for Jonte Hall, Mr. Out of Control, will be in the show description. We would also like to share our business set support to Princess and Friends with Unmasked Domestic Violence 2020, and also Candy Cohen's Woman Empowerment Conference. All information will be in the description below. All right. So, of course, you know how we get it. You can subscribe to us. You can hit us 4G Sports, Sports with the Z, on all the platforms. That's Twitter, like my father called it, tweet. Facebook, Instagram.
Oh my goodness, man.
SoundCloud and Facebook, and you can hit us on Gentleman Sports on Facebook. If you have any comments, anything you want to say about the show, you can hit us up at 4gsports@gmail.com. All right. And you know, before I get out of here, we made a trip, went back home, went to Phoenix. All my family and friends that I haven't seen in a minute, you know, it's nothing but love. Especially, I have to give a shout out to one person in particular, my boy T-New. Thanks for the Prescott jersey. And my Dallas mug. Now, y'all think I'm bad? We're going to have to do a segment on man caves. This dude, that when I tell you, Cowboys everywhere, from guitar picks to shoes. He has it all. That might have to be a segment just to see who is the biggest fan in their man cave, all right? I just had to get that out there. Oh, how am I doing shout-outs before y'all? King, give me your shout-outs and we'll just go around.
I want to give a shout-out to my future basketball team. Y'all get ready to run, baby.
No doubt. No doubt.
Oh, they in trouble.
Hey, you know, actually, I'm going to shout you out, King, because I've coached with you, and there could be, I said this on social media, but there can be no better coach for these kids, man. You need me for anything, I'm there, you know. Hey, need another whistle to run these cats? Let's run them. Getting that diamond press, let's get it.
We're going to work on their cardio first.
Jonte, I know you have some shout-outs, sir. Please let them go. Yes, of course.
Okay, by the way, man, if you need a speaker, let me know too, bro. I'll come and
absolutely.
Get my motivational speaker. Yep. I'm gonna shout out my son, my lady. Shout out you guys. Shout out my manager. Definitely shout y'all out, man, because I appreciate y'all believing in me, coming on the y'all show to share my story. I appreciate it. Love.
Hey,
Yeah, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you. I was about to say from us, we appreciate you because I mean, you know, let's be honest, we're not on ESPN, we're not undisputed. We're
Right,
just three cats that love sports, that love to talk madness, have a great time.
And we're out of control.
And we're out of control.
And we out of control.
Out of control. So, ESPN, if you're watching, go ahead and put us on.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
Because if we see out of control on anything, we're suing.
Oh, yeah. Trademark pending.
No, but from us, man, we just want to say thank you. We appreciate it for you sharing your story. And anytime that you need to do anything, you need us for anything, hey, you know how to hit us. We are there, sir.
Appreciate
All right?
It means a lot
So
to
we
me.
just want to say thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you for taking time out to be with us today. All right?
No problem, guys.
So,
Appreciate it.
gentlemen, what another crazy show. And I guess we have a new slogan. 4G Sports is out of control, y'all.
Out of control.
With that being said, oh, by the way, we still need to name the mascot. So, please, let's think of some names.
Yeah.
And let's have a name for next week, all right? All right,
We need
4G.
some names because it's going to be Aaron Mamamba.
Yeah.